Hope you are all doing well and hope that your USS classes are going smooth. I hope that the explanations that are being given is helping you in your studies. Today in the English USS, if you have noticed, you will know that the questions are related to a poem. So here we will be discussing a poem and some of the poetic elements. There are so many things related to enjoying a poem, of which some you are very familiar. I have taken a poem, a very beautiful and simple poem for you to go through, and some questions related to the poem are given to you. I'll read you the poem once and then we'll discuss the questions. Okay, so the name of the poem is Locket, and here is how it goes. My oak tree wears a bird house like a locket on a limb. He loves to hold the birds, they always sing to him. He sways in time to songs of sky, imagines travels over land, but he is rooted to the earth, an oak tree must forever stand. Birds sing wordly melodies, as round his leaves they dainty dart. Oak will never leave this place, he holds his locket near his heart. So this is the poem. Now we'll go through the questions. Okay, so what is the first question? The first question is, what does the poet compare the birdhouse to? What does the poet compare the birdhouse to? The earth, locket, songs, oak tree. And we have it in the first stanza. My oak tree wears a birdhouse like a locket on a limb. So what is the answer? He compares the birdhouse to a locket. Now here we have a comparison. What is said? My oak tree wears a birdhouse like a locket. So these kind of comparisons are known as simile. So what is a simile? It is a word or phrase that compares something to something else using the words like or as. So it is very simple for you to understand when we compare two things, and to make us understand one of the things in a better way, we compare it to something else. So here the birdhouse is so cute, or it is so beautiful, it is like a locket, and it is so close to the tree that it holds the birdhouse close to itself, like how we hold a locket to our chest. So I hope you would have understood the first question and its explanation. Here we are discussing the poetic element simile. Alright, simile is a word or phrase that compares something to something else for us to understand the meaning in a better way. There are so many examples in poems using simile to make or to express the poet's idea, to make it clear for the readers. For example, you would have seen in poems the poet saying, your face is as beautiful as the morning dawn, or your smile is like that of a rose. So all these are similes, and usually it is easy for us to understand a simile when you see words like as, beautiful as, or like. These words are used to express a simile. Okay, so now let us go to the next question. So what is the next question? Who is he in the poem? Locket, bird, oak tree, traveler. It is very clear from the poem. It is the oak tree that is referred to as he. He loves to hold the birds. He meaning the oak tree. So when you go through this poem, you will understand many a times the tree is considered like a human being. In this question itself, what is said about the oak tree, that he holds the locket close to his heart. And here the oak tree has some human traits, or it behaves like a human being, or it has some emotions given to the tree, like how we consider a human being. Such kind of such way of writing a poem where a non-living object is attributed feelings or traits of a human being is known as personification. Or here the poet personifies a tree, or the poet gives some human traits to the tree. I hope you are understanding what is personification. When a poet attributes human traits or human qualities such as emotions or desires or sensation to a non-living thing, we say that it is personified. You can see many places in this poem where the poet considered the tree as a human being. Okay, when you go through our poem, The Owl and the Pussycat, you can see the owl and the pussycat both are considered as human beings, or they have the behavior of a human being. The owl is singing, and the pussycat has some money with it, and it has a guitar. So all these are human traits, and animals or non-living things are behaving like human beings, and that is known as personification. And this, in this poem, an oak tree is personified. Okay, so now we will move on to the third question. Hope it is clear. Now the third question: is the oak tree happy to hold the bird nest? Which line tell you that? When you go through the poem, you will understand the love relationship between the tree and the bird. There are so many examples given in the poem, but from the options given below, yes, the bird sing worldly melodies. No, but he is rooted to the earth. Yes, he holds his locket near his heart. No, an oak tree must forever stand. And what is the answer? The answer C. Yes, he holds his locket near his heart. Okay. Now, what favor does the birds do to the oak tree? That is the next question. They build nest, they sing to the oak tree, help the oak tree to sway, none of the above. Sway means to move from one side to the other. And what are the birds doing in favor for the tree? They sing to the oak tree. That is answer B. Hope it is clear to you. Moving on to the last question. Which word in the poem means to move slowly from side to side? The options are limp, dart, worldly, sways. Limp means a leg or a hand of a human being. Dart is an arrow. Worldly means connected to the ordinary life. And sway means to move from side to side. So the answer is D, sways. So with that concludes today's poem session. Hope it is clear to you, and we'll come again with another session in the next class. Okay. Have a good day and stay safe. Thank you.